All right, so I've been home a day or two now. So here's the problem that occurred with the belt while I was out there. Didn't realize this up front when I bought it, but I thought that the belt, once all Velcroed, that everything was going to be integral and secure, and I was counting on these eyelets here for to attach the pulk there, and it worked until I got stuck and something started jerking, and when it jerked, that's when I realized that this part of the belt, the actual leather belt, is not really attached to the foam insert. So the whole foam insert can flex, can move. So what happened is, it would, as these were attached, I'll show you. As these were attached, as these would jerk, there's nothing preventing this from sliding backwards and bunching up. And so what I tried to do to stop it from sliding in the field was put these zip ties, which worked, but that was only a temporary solution. So the real solution, which I'll show you shortly, is actually to make sure that I have my attachment points right here on this main belt, and then this is just padding. So I'm going to put some grommets. I'm going to put a couple of grommets here, and I'm going to put a couple of grommets on the other side here, and then that'll give me a variety of attachment points. So that's the first change I'm going to do. The second change I'm going to do is I'm going to make these holes bigger. And then I'm probably going to put holes here and there. I'm just going to put a bunch more holes. Basically, you can't have enough attachment points. I'm going to just drill out a bunch more holes on this thing so I can have different attachment points. The bungees worked fine, but I just need more places to tie them to. And the last modification I'm going to do is 7 feet is too long. And so I have some 6-footers, but I'm actually going to do some 5-footers. Before I cut these down to 5 feet, I'm just going to experiment with the 6-footers and see where that works, but 7 feet is definitely too long. Now this can't get loose on me at all. Now when it's cinched, the grommets are evenly spaced on both sides here. So there's one there. There's the other one right there. So now it's going to pull evenly, and this can't, because it's tied at the front, this can't bunch up. So this is solid now, and I'm going to string it back through. So I don't know if anybody has ever seen little grommets. They're not complicated. I mean, you get a leather punch, you punch a hole. Actually, I can do a demo if I get a scrap piece. I'll do a demo of a grommet. Grommets are very handy. You get a grommet kit. What you get in the kit is you get brass grommets, and then you get a die, you get a punch, and or a mandrel, and then you get a punch. So let's say this is your tarp. First thing you want to do is you put a hole in your tarp with the punch. It's easier when the thing's not bouncing, but you can. So now I got a hole in there, and then you put your grommet in, then you put your die underneath, and then you put the cap on top. Make sure everything's nice, and actually this has a right side, that's the right side. Put it like that, and then you take your punch and you roll it. This will roll it. You can go a little further. And basically, it rolls this neck onto the other side. So now, sorry about all the dog hair, but now you basically have a grommet in your tarp. So there, you know, it's almost right in line there. Right in line there. So actually, I don't think I need 2 clips. I can just attach it to the one pole directly there, but I'm bringing both. I'm just loading it with a bit of gear. Let's go try it out. Definitely easier with the shorter poles. Oh, it pulls. As soon as you're going up a hill, it pulls. You can feel it. Where it gets tricky, something like this. Going across this hill without going straight down. Oh, see what it did there? Let's just wait. Detail of the loop I attached to the pack. If the trail is groomed, like I think it won't be groomed, but I think the Cascade Fire Road, the first 6 to 10 kilometers, that's going to be pretty easy. And I think what's always going to end up happening is it's going to be a compromise. It's going to be a matter of a little bit of weight on the back and a little bit of weight on the pulk and balance it out. Unless you're going downhill. On day 4, when we're going downhill all the way, maybe I'll just ride it out with the boggin. Oh, and I'm using 6-foot poles right now, and it's a lot better with 6-foot poles. Okay, so this is more or less, this is day 2. So on day 2, no, sorry, this is day 3 and day 4. So on day 3 and day 4, where we're expecting to go, day 3 we got a hard day going up. So on day 3, I can carry everything. If I have to, I can carry the 41 pounds on my back, and I'll be wearing my snowshoes and I'll have my poles. Now, on that day, I'm going to attach the pulk to the pack. And what I'm carrying, the minimum that I'm carrying in the pulk is what you see in here right now. So the minimum in the pulk is the pulk itself, the belt, if I want to pull the pulk when the pack is in there. I got my shovel, I got an axe, and I got a large sweet saw. So on day 3, what I plan on doing is, I should have put these on first, but there's one. Zoom in and show that detail. So I bought this loop that I managed to strap in with different buckles, and it's pretty secure, and that's not coming loose, and it's attached to the main support stay. So now in the field I'll have my buddy Evan, but this is where having friends is going to be useful. The other side is there. Okay. Nothing's easy. It actually doesn't even feel like there's a pulk there. So going through the mountains on snowshoes, carrying the full weight of my pack. And actually, this is the worst case scenario. I think what will happen is I'm going to bring a dry bag and I'm going to take a little bit of weight out of here and put it in there. So I think I just wanted to see if I can pull the pulk, and the answer is yes, you can pull it with this pack. But I'm going to break up the load